Good morning. This is the Chimney Rock Loop trail. It's 3.3 miles, about 800 foot of elevation gain. Should be, I got a late start. It's almost 8 o'clock now. But there's already, the parking lot's already packed. There's already like 15 cars there. I was actually lucky to get a spot. So I will be seeing plenty of people on this trail. It just winds up through these rock formations, and I guess there's some sort of narrow rock that looks like a chimney, but I'll check in later on the loop. I'm just on the lollipop handle now. It's like half a mile before I actually get to the loop. But yeah, Chimney Rock Loop. Checking in here at an overlook. You can see the cars down there. We're already about 0.7 miles up. I would venture to say about 400 feet, 300 feet at least. I think that's Chimney Rock. I'm not positive, but, and that's, I think that's Boulder Mountain out in the distance, but I could be wrong on that. It might be beyond over, you might not be able to see it over that ridge. But yeah, very pretty. It's already getting warm as the sun comes up, but we're gonna keep going up here. Probably already gained half our elevation, so check in, I guess, at the high point. Well, let's see what's over here first. Already passed several people. There's another guy right in front of me. Relatively flat for now. Check in later. So we are at a nice overlook here. You can see Chimney Rock. I like that little plateau right down there. But we're actually almost at the top, at the high point. I believe it's right up at the top of this little mesa here, which is only, you know, another 100 feet or so. So I'm gonna take you with me to the high point. Of course, I could be wrong. It could be further beyond that I can't see, but actually the hike south of my hotel in the Boulder Mountain area, that gains like over 2,000 feet and only like a little over 2 miles. So that will be a steep one, I guess. But we might only be looking at 3,000 or so feet of elevation today. Easy day today. Gonna be wrapped up by mid-afternoon, I think. Ugh. Looks like we are starting to crest out up here. Guess there's not really a defined high point. I think it's probably right here. Let's see what the map says. There's a cool little twisted tree. Get a picture of that. Hey. Don't want to get in the way of his picture. Oh yeah, cool shelves down there. View into the main part of the park out there. And actually, I should have showed you this side too as we're about to drop. Cool little valley down there. And I think in the back end of the loop, if you were to take Spring Canyon or Spring Creek, I think it would take you there. That's like, I don't know, you could go walk on that for 6, 7, 8 miles, I want to say. I'm gonna eventually hit the park road somewhere. But then of course you'd have to get a ride back. That's a longer hike, but that's detailed in some of the on the park website and in some of the books. But there's the view before we drop down, which goes over there, and then it looks like you can see the trail. I don't know if I'm pointing in the right spot. You can see it there. So yeah, might be it for this hike. I came back for this Chimney Rock loop, just getting my jog on. Just wanted to show you sort of what it looked like. We're down sort of in this valley. I guess the main drainage is over up above us, but I don't know what the trail is down there. It doesn't show anything on the map. There is a little, I don't know if it's an overlook or what, little spur coming up of like 1/10 of a mile. We're gonna go back that way. It's nice in the shade. I think it was like mid-50s when I started, according to my car. Yeah, so maybe at 60. In the shade, it feels great. It's a little warm already in the sun. Yeah, so here's this. You can see this main canyon here. This is where you'll join up, I think, with that trail, Spring Canyon, Spring Creek. It's pretty dry. So I passed a group of 5 up there with a dog, and then 5 minutes later passed an older couple. They're like, "Did you pass those people with the dog?" And I was like, "Yeah, apparently they were together." I was like, "You guys really pulled ahead of them." And then they said, "Oh, well, there's 4 more up ahead in our group." So I guess everyone's just hiking their own hike. Nothing wrong with that. Although this is a pretty easy hike, so I would think it'd be easy enough to stay together. Just winding down. As you can see, then we're gonna pop over there and wind our way, probably a little elevation gain, but I'm gonna check out. I'm gonna take a picture of this cool tree. And there's a nice view down Spring Canyon there. I hope I got that name right. We're coming up to the little spur trail, and I'm not exactly sure where it goes. Dropping down. Some backpackers. Yes, there you go. Guess they backpacked it. Do you guys spend the night down the canyon? Yeah. Nice. Oh. Thanks. I don't know why I kept recording that, but there's the other 4 family up there. So we're gonna catch them. I think the rest of this is relatively boring, but snake. Dun, 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 dun. Hey guy. I don't know what that is. I don't think it's a rattlesnake. Hey little guy. He's pretty chill. He's just slithering out of the way. Yeah, I don't know. There's no rattle on him. So, who knows what that is. But he's pretty tame. I could probably pick him up. Alright.